Sorry guys, just making a quick change. Alright, hello everybody. Welcome back to Introducing a Mute to Stuff. Today is another indie styled game created by a very small team of, I wouldn't say experts, but they're very good at their job so far. We have Absolver. This game came out a while back, I think after For Honor. I got it when it came out and played it a lot. Um, it's enjoyable. It's definitely like For Honor where it's not beginner friendly. But what makes it very interesting, I'll show you, is the mechanics involved and that it's more I would say For Honor is simplistic compared to Absolver. If you like fighting games and free roam and online matches, and this is the game for you. As you can see, it has very similar art styles to games like Journey or Abzu, which I just did a playthrough of in the same series. So as you can see, I wear a mask. Every character in this game wears a mask because every character in this game is an absolver. Those who don't wear masks aren't absolvers. And what absolvers pretty much are professional martial artists, and they're constantly learning. So what I'll show you actually right now is what makes this game very interesting. Right now I'm level 53. There's actually around 1,000 levels that they've added. The max level for stats is 60. I'm almost there. I played this game, I think, for 3 weeks after it came out and got to 53 with the help of some friends in getting some moves, which goes into play. These are all the moves you can learn. Different martial art movements. And as you can see, you have like a leveling system on each one. When you're fighting somebody, you're learning the move that they know that you don't. And as you learn the move, you unlock it. And there's multiple moves. Like this one is a low kick to the ground. And it, from the arrow pointing downwards, that indicates that you'll dodge any high movements that the enemy would do. This one has a broken shield, which means you could break their guard and then continue your combo. This one goes through blocking, and also can stop charge moves such as armored moves like this one. Armored moves, you absorb one hit before you hit the target. And there's weapon moves, sword moves, and there's also the well, let me show you on the side. I actually can't. I'll just go into practice. So there's sword moves. As you can see, it's pretty simplistic fighting scenario. You press square to do attacks, and then press triangle to do alternate attacks. Now, how you create those, if I remember, because I just got on it just now. So let me try and figure out. Sorry guys, it's been a while. It's been a fat minute since I've played this game. Pretty sure it's this. Ah, there it is. So as you can see, you have different decks, is what they're called, sequences. These are your square sequences. Like this sequence is these two kicks. A jump kick that dodges low attacks, and then a slide kick. This is an armored punch. It will absorb one hit and attack ferociously. It also shows damage output, so 119 damage. Attacks that have more damage are slower. These are alternate attacks. This attack is 200, but as you can see, it's very slow and considers a very long windup. And there's attacks that you could dodge to the side with. Now, when making a deck, you don't need to fill up all the slots. You want to be able to mix up your opponent. I'll show you right now. So I could do square, but then a triangle to mix it up, and another triangle. Or I could do a square, 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 triangle. It's all about knowing your deck. So, in a sense, you're creating your own fighter. Now, when creating your own fighter, the main thing you want to look for are those sideways squares, or diamonds if you will, that show 4 different slots. At the bottom of the screen where it shows R2, these are your different decks. So you have top right, top left, and bottom right. These will trigger the deck that you made for that side. Now as you saw, it switches over to the top left. The reasoning for that is if I go, well, I'll start right here. My top left deck will end on a bottom my top right deck will end on a bottom left. Now, it highlights it for you, so it would end on bottom left. So it'd start right here, and this deck would end on bottom right. Yes, right. Which would be this deck, and this deck would end on this one. The alternate attacks are used to mix that up. So this would be my top right alternate attack. So during this combo, or even before this combo, I can instead do a triangle attack, and it'll switch it down to my third deck. It's okay if you're confused. This isn't a game for beginners, but once you do learn it, it is very fun to try and create your own fighter. With alternate attacks, you mainly want high damaging abilities and have equal parts to each one. Like right now I have 2 that mix in to a bottom left, which is my main combo that I use most of the time. A side strike with a jumping kick and a backwards fist. Now, with each slot, you can only pick from a certain amount of abilities, and it shows you what each of them would end on. Lots of abilities to choose from, and it also goes by speed as well. The top ones are the fastest, and the bottom ones are the slowest. You do a little roundhouse, a jump kick. Now with that, you also have weapon varieties. There's only 2 weapons in the game so far, but they do plan on adding more. So there's the Iron Fists, which your fist attacks pretty much deal more damage. And there's the sword, where you're able to cut through armor, but at the expense of durability. Now, if you see below, next to the right analog stick that I'm twirling around, above that, you have a stamina bar. Once you run out of stamina, you can't do any moves. Now, to refill it, you just stop fighting. There is guard, which is L2. holding down R2 and the right analog stick is to switch your stances. Once you memorize which stance is which. Alright, so now I'm going to go into classes. There's 3 classes you could choose from in the beginning. Let me actually go right here. There's 3 classes you could choose from. Right now I'm a Windfall. Windfall based around dexterity, which is speed, pretty much. And their special move, as you probably saw while I was practicing, is a dodge ability. When I just trigger R, the right analog stick, I dodge to the sides. I can dodge upwards, and I can dodge downwards. Doing this will actually regenerate some of my stamina back if I dodge a move. Knowing this, you have to know what moves are dodgeable and where to dodge. There are other classes. Well, let's see. Right now I'm in a school, which schools are very important. Schools will teach you other classes. This school will teach me the drunken style, which is the 4th class that you can unlock, and they base themselves around a Windfall style when dodging, but they do a counter strike. And then there's 2 other classes, pardon me, but I forget the names. One of them you can absorb attacks to regain stamina, and the other one you can parry attacks, but that one's a little harder to do because you need to know when to parry, what can be parried, because some moves can't be parried, such as the armor breaking moves. And as you see, it's like any other RPG, you level up your stats in similar ways. Mobility is based off your clothing only. You can't level it up otherwise. Will upgrades how much you can do special abilities, which I'll go into later. Endurance is how big your stamina bar is. Vitality is your health. Dexterity is your damage combined with speed, and strength is your damage combined with your moves, like what moves you have equipped. Yeah, and then now with the will part with abilities, these are what they are. Different abilities. This one is heal. It heals your health when you trigger it. This one is a shockwave, and there's other ones that you unlock through the little mini story, so to speak, before you become an actual Absolver. And there's, of course, you could customize your weapon. There's different weapons you could find. And then your clothing you can also customize to how you like. There's also stat boosts weapons, as you can see. Blunt and cut protection. Cut protection protects you against swords. That's all it does. And then blunt protection is like the iron fists and just regular moves. The damage output is based off what clothing you're wearing and what moves you have. Your mobility is based off the weight of the clothing you have on, which is shown right next to the piece of clothing where it has the weight symbol. That's how much it would add up. And as you can see, if I were to switch one of my clothing pieces, it'd go to 21 instead of 20, and that's normal. You can be a little bit faster, and there's just a bunch of options. You collect them as you free roam throughout the world. But I like what I have on at the moment. Some people just customize themselves to look cool, but it's better to go based off stats. And then encounters, well, I don't have any encounters right now. Right now I'm in online mode, so right now I can actually find other people in the world. If anybody's online at the moment, I can actually find other people in the world, and they have the option to attack me or just let me be. They actually have that option. Everything in this world is attackable. like Evernor just entered the area. I don't know where he is, but he does have the option to attack me. So I'll show you a little bit of combat for the moment. R1 is to lock on. And as you can see, those gems next to my waist, those fill up as I generate points, so to speak. There. I will note that when you do start off in this game, this is meant to be played single player style. But you will verse multiple enemies at a time sometimes. And as you saw there, I recovered some of my stamina by dodging her ability, one of her moves. And you want to do that once you get used to, yeah, like I dodged this side when I should have dodged high, like that. See, the main point about this game is to pay attention to your enemy, know what combo strings go into what, so that you know when to use your class's passive ability. It's much harder to do the parry rather than the dodge. The absorb ability, it's easy. It's the main class that most people go for, but I wanted to do Windfall because I like dodging stuff. What was that shake? Hello, welcome to the stream. This is Absolver, just introducing it to people. Ow. Yeah. Back a little bit. Got it. Alright. Got an item. So if you haven't watched this stream for very long, I am just doing an introduction on this. If you've missed a lot, ooh, this is a lot of people. Just watch the video when it comes out. Probably. leveled up. Nice. That was a situation where yes, I used up a lot of my stamina, but there was a lot of people. But I was making sure to keep my cool. That's the main thing you want to do in this game. 1 second, guys. Alright. Yeah, you pretty much want to keep your cool, know what moves go into which. I do go with sword just because it does more damage, because not a lot of people build on cutting damage. Is that a person? No. But for easier things, you want to go with the blunt stuff, just so you don't need to switch up your kit too much. Alright, how many points? 1. Oh, they changed it actually, how they depicted it. Wow, it looks so different now. How much is no? I won't go with will. I already have enough will. I already have 5 gens. I'll just do dexterity because that's my main thing, but I do want more health. So I'll do that. Yeah, it's mainly based off your playing style, and I like to play most of the time an agile character that does a lot of damage. So yeah, there are some games though where I like to play the tanky character, such as Titanfall 2. I like playing Scorch a lot, and the whatever the barrier guy is. Oh, naked person? No. Okay. That's a cool chess piece. Nice chess piece. So that was another player. Sometimes they just stand around because they're looking at stuff in their inventory. Yeah, if you guys are interested, if you're watching the video at the moment, if you are interested in me continuing this game in some way, because there's thousands of levels, and I'm only level, what was it, 53? So I could easily continue on doing stuff. The main thing you do in this game is explore to find opponents. I love that elbow. It's so gritty. Oh, this is a boss area. He's right under that tree. The bosses usually take a while, and they actually use weapons against you, as you see. Ow. Ow. And as you saw, I got experience. That was weird. Huh. I don't know what that was. Lagged a little bit there. But it all worked out. Let's get this guy. Ooh. Can you give me that top? It's colorful. I don't want to verse all of you. No, don't heal your health. Don't heal your health. Yeah, this guy's a drunken style. These must be his disciples. Where are you going? Here, I want to verse you first. And you can feint moves if you see that little black shadow that I'm doing. You can feint moves using circle. And it sort of mixes up your character's deck. Yeah, you get off. Yeah, the best thing to do in this game to learn moves is if you have a friend that has moves you don't know yet. Then you guys can just spar each other, and both of you will learn moves as you well, spar. Which is very interesting for a game like this. It pretty much requires you to fight online players in order to learn new moves. Because yes, you will learn moves out while free roaming, but not as many as you would if you're actually fighting people online. Where are you gonna go? Come here. Oh, I like that they added that in the top right. How much experience you get for a victory. And those little panel things right here are just autosave points. But yeah, I do like the art style of this. Both pretty and simplistic. This is the Absolver headquarters. All those enemies out in the open, those are usually bandits. I love the waterfall. They're usually bandits and just people who want to kill Absolvers. There's someone here. Ooh. I'm just going to these just to heal up mainly.
there's a guy right there though. That counts as an encounter. Combat Trials is the... Ooh. They just added that. It's in beta at the moment. I'm only level 3 because I didn't play much online. I mainly free roamed online, like fighting other people. But this is Capture Zones. Huh. The subtle music echoes through the shifting plains. These volatile gates to the fold must be stabilized. There's a lot of lore in this because just like Journey and Abzu, there's almost no talking, only text. So it's up to you pretty much to interpret the story. Look at that. This game may not be super big at the moment, but the scale is amazing. The Tower of Adal. This is where you fight the main boss, I believe. Up in that giant tower. At the very top there's a garden. And it's a Absolver killer. I don't want... Yeah. Oh wow, there's 2 people here. Cool. I think that's about it for the intro. I might show this off again and show some online stuff, try out that new game mode, let you guys watch. It's an autosave point. I believe this goes to the docks, if I remember, because as you can see there's no like mini map for you to look like. Nope, it's a boss fight. And someone's already been here. Jin Meska is one of the six prime disciples that you must defeat before the final boss. And he's the one that does drunken style. So see right there, I got some new knowledge on 2 different moves. I'm glad that they added that enemies now know more moves than they used to. I'm about to die. Oh, come on. Come on, really? we go. Hello. Oh, you want to fight me now? You're laggy. Rising kick. Cool. So yeah, those were player fights. They weren't too good because they weren't that aggressive. I like to be aggressive, but sometimes people are too passive aggressive for their own good. So now you know how I fight and how other people fight. Where is this place? Oh, yes. This is my least favorite boss fight. Oh, hello there. So let's look at our new move. Oh, no. I want to upgrade dexterity. Bare hands. Alright, where are you? Was it rising kick? Rising kick. That is a... It starts on top left. It's a high damaging one, so that's a slow one. Let me just see how well it is. Where are you? Alright, it's not there. But was it top left? Yeah, it's top left. So it'd be right here. It has a lot of dexterity. If you see those markings on the side, it's strength, dexterity, and mobility. It has a lot of speed, not as much power as the other. It's also not a guard breaker. No, I won't use it. Yeah, I like my deck the way it is. So yeah, these are also... Ooh, was that a person? No? Well, I'll take this sword. Just in case. So yeah, these areas are where boss fights are. This is the twins boss fight, as you can see. And once you reach level 20 on the boss fights, you get one of their armor pieces. And every 20 levels, you get a new armor piece. So that's also something to do. You have to defeat, I believe, the 3 bosses before you have to go after the disciples. And after the disciples, you make your way up the Tower of Adal and complete the main story and become an Absolver. Nope. Someone entered. Lost Prospect. Lost Prospects are... She's still there. Yeah, she's there. I don't want to fight her. I want to fight you. Ugh. Oh, player, hi. How are you? As you can see... Hi. As you can see, the red masks are a symbol of friendship. Hi, how you doing? Oh, there's someone else. So yeah, as you saw, You don't need to attack people. This is the shop. You use fragments, which you get from decrafting things. What is that? Ooh, looks cool. It's expensive though. I like that one too, because it's just black. Oh, that's cool. There's a lot of new ones now. It's a bird's nest. What about the chest pieces? Absolver cloak. Absolver cloak. Well, that's kind of cool. Eh. Oh, that's cool. That's a shinier version of one I already have. That one's cool. And expensive and heavy. So I probably won't get it because it's heavy. Most of the things that they do have in the store, I think, are heavy. They just look cool though. And as you can see, required level 1000, 2000, 3000. So levels go pretty high up. That's cool. And then you can also buy swords. You can't buy gauntlets though, which is weird. And with the swords, you only need like level hundreds. Level 50. I only can buy these, and don't really interest me. And then you can also with crystals, which is microtransactions. You could buy emotes, intros, and change your appearance. Oh, hi. Do you... Oh, I thought you wanted to fight. Oh, never mind. What is he doing? But it's microtransactions. It's not pay to win. It's learn to win. That's all there is to introduce. I might do a series on this since there's a lot more to this game. But I don't know. You want to fight? Or you want to do the boss? Here, let's do the boss. Want to do the boss? Let's do the boss. Ow. Oh, my partner died? As you can see, the bosses are decently hard. Ow. Revive? Oh, come on, man. Oh, I don't know if you could revive me, man. I'll just respawn. Come on, real quick, real quick, real quick. I'll be there. As you can see, it's more favorable to do the boss fights with other people because they're so hard. Yeah, get rid of the boss first. Let you take care of that. Nice. Good job. Oh, really? Did I get her? Nice. And as you can see, after every victory you heal up, so it's preferable that you kill people quickly. Oh, Traveler. Yeah, these guys that wear the masks, they're just here to help. Glad I discovered that place. Can I go up here? Yep. Oh, come on. Of course they respawned. That. Make my way back. He's still there. I don't want to fight you, but I will. There we go. So I think that will be it for this introduction. That's decently short. Ooh. I like the lighter color. Yeah, so hope you all enjoyed Absolver. If you are interested, do pick it up and I will play with you. If you comment your PSN ID, I will friend you if you would like, or I can send it to you. But that'll be it. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you later.